Everybody, welcome back. Fox 5 News live in Las Vegas, 7:43 on your Munt. Faven, what's going on?
I'm so
Faven?
excited to see this. Go ahead, tell them what it is, Dave.
Well,
We haven't seen it in a while.
This is the Temple Bar Pub in Dublin, all decked out for the holidays. And there's probably some people decked out on, whiskey and gin and juice too. But why are you so excited about it?
I don't know why this pub makes me so happy. Every time I see it, I don't know. It does something to me. I'm going to Ireland just to check out the Templin Bar.
Well, now
I
you got
promise. It is on my bucket list.
Yes.
Maybe because it's the only one in the world that's ever open during our show that has some bar action happening. So yeah, hello, Dublin.
That is a very inviting live picture right there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about it is wonderful.
Yeah. That really got me excited. All right, so speaking of excited, I'm excited about what's coming up right now. I love wine. I love cheese. But here's the thing. I know nothing about pairing wine and cheese.
Well, that's because it's apparently very complicated, Faven. You got to have like some fancy cheese and wine degree. And thankfully, Mike Davis does. He is live for us this morning at Valley Cheese and Wine. Mike, where did you get your cheese and wine degree from? Is there a special college you go to for that?
Can you sign me up?
No, my professor's name was Aaron Feinberg. He
yes.
was a nice,
yes.
a
The
very,
PhD in BS.
I was thinking. When I was thinking about Santa and how he even pronounced Cassandra and not Cassandra,
Yeah.
he might have been trying some of these pairings this morning. But guys, to be serious right now, I'm next to somebody. There's only like 40 of you in the world. There's one Diana Breyer, but her accreditations, I don't even know if that's a word, but you're just so spectacular. Your nickname is the Wonder Woman of Cheese, and we're here at Valley Cheese and Wine. And Diana is going to be teaching us, because it is the most wonderful time of the year, how we can get these pairings on point. Because, like Faven said, I have no clue what I'm doing. So right now what we're going to do is, for this first segment, we got panettone and we got latkes.
Right.
Okay? So Diana, for Hanukkah and latkes, what's your go-to?
I mean, Hanukkah foods are traditionally fried. And so one of the best things to put with fried foods is a great sparkling wine. So we've done a Dolce Tarantes, and that it's a little bit sparkling here. So one of the most important things for the holidays is to figure out these pairings that are already going to elevate what you've got going on at home already.
Yeah.
And so the sparkling Tarantes is going to be bright, crisp, acidic, a little bit vegetal there, and really, really beautiful to offset that like heaviness of the fried food, but really just a beautiful, nice acidity to sort of balance that out perfectly and really elevate the latke to the next level and highlight some elements of that'll really come forward on your palate and make it exciting.
Okay, so while you're being all eloquent over there, I'm just drinking. All right, now let's go to panettone. Am I saying that right? I've never had panettone.
Panettone, yeah.
Okay, so what goes with the panettone well?
So panettone, classic Italian sort of fruit cake, if you will, often includes things like nuts and fruits inside of it. So you really want something that has a little bit of a fruity undertone there. So we picked a classic Moscato d'Asti. So again, you're going to pair Italy with Italy. This is going to be wonderful to really highlight some of the fruity notes. There's like a tart brightness as well that comes forward in the panettone when you pair with the Moscato as well. So really you want to just, for both of these pairings, each of them really individually highlights elements of the food, while also being just a delicious experience for you to have like a nice sparkling wine.
You know, that last one, that really goes together like Jason and Feinberg. Really makes sense. I love that. Guess what? We're going to be sticking around here with Diana, because coming up, we're getting to the staples. We're getting to brisket and ham.
Absolutely.
So we're going to
have some fun pairings for those.
That's going to become more drinking for us, Dave and Faven, coming up in a little bit.
I am taking notes.
Now, Mike, I'm a big Velveeta cheese guy. Is there a good wine pairing with Velveeta? Maybe a Booney Farm?
Velveeta cheese, Diana. What do you do with
Booney Farms?
What do you do with that? Cheese Whiz, Velveeta.
Velveeta cheese is great to put with Rotel and make, a classic Texas queso.
Okay.
If you choose Velveeta, choose queso.
You can't stump the Wonder Woman of cheese. That's what you get right there.
I don't know. I'm thinking boxed cheese, boxed wine. Boom, boom.
please thank her for entertaining
Exactly.
that question, okay? Velveeta?
I
really?
can't be the only one who had it.
Thank you.
All right, thank
We're
you.
actually
Mike.
getting taken away now because you're not even allowed to say Velveeta in this store.
Now, Fox 5 weather 24/7.
I want to know how Mike got that story and how I didn't get that story. I'm a little jealous this morning.
But access to some areas will be limited as the crews are doing their thing, painting the rocks up.
All right, so I'm really excited about this. I love wine, I love cheese, but I have no idea about what you're supposed to do when it comes to pairing the two.
And now we're going next level with meat and wine. It's tricky, Faven, so let's get right to the expert. Mike Davis is learning everything he can this morning at Valley Wine and Cheese. Mike, what do you got for us?
Yeah, guys, I'm trying to be that expert. Thankfully, I'm here with the Wonder Woman of cheese. Basically, Diana, the way to really express how much you know, your knowledge level in the world of cheese is you're like a sommelier of cheese, but even to a higher level, right?
Essentially, they equate pretty similarly. Yeah, I'm a certified cheese sensory evaluator, so my palate is certified to narrate and evaluate flavor profiles of cheese based on their attributes, defects, things that should exist there and things that shouldn't.
Wow.
So, my job is to explain that to you.
We're really happy about that. And my job is just to eat and taste, which is
awesome.
Very easy. So, okay, earlier we did the panettone, we did the latkes. Now we're getting to the staples of these holiday traditions.
Yes.
So when we're talking Hanukkah, I know Mama Davis, Lynn Davis, did a great job with the brisket. Now, to take the brisket to the next level, what kind of wine would you pair with that?
I love a good Rhone Valley red blend. You can go a Côte de Rhone here, which is just a French red blend. Really nice earthy herbal as well. But what we did today was we took it up another level just to elevate that holiday pairing a little bit more. And we put a Châteauneuf de Pape. Again, this is a red blend from the Rhone Valley of France, but it's just that extra little something. You'll get some notes of like deep dark fruit here, red berries, baking spice. It's a really beautiful pairing, really easy on the palate, nice soft tannins.
So if I wanted to sound smart, I could say it's earthy. Could I say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Earthy.
You could say earthy herbal.
So earthy.
Yep.
I'm just going to say
red,
it
ripe
twice
fruit.
so you really know I know what I'm talking about. All right. So then when you go to Christmas, you got to talk about ham. So
Absolutely.
ham, what are you doing wine-wise with that?
So I actually went a little bit bolder with the ham, especially if you're doing like a honey baked ham. What I actually did was a Paso Robles red blend. This is the Brash from Onyx Winery, and this is a Zinfandel and Petite Syrah blend. And so what it is it's going to have like a nice, like depthy complexity. Think like bold, dark, rich, aromatic.
Gotcha.
Really will complement nicely with some of these like deeper sort of. There are some sweet undertones in a ham, and so this is really going to play nicely together.
So when you say with the meats, is it safe to say for the holidays, Hanukkah, Christmas, you want to stay with the red wines for more of the meat stuff, and then when you're talking the latkes and the dessert and the lighter stuff, more the white wines? Is that what you would suggest?
It's an easy guideline to follow, certainly.
Okay.
But if you have preferences on your wine, we can always guide you in the right direction. There's always a way to make a white wine pair with a ham. There are always sort of certain flavor profiles and elements in your wines that you can pick out that will pair nicely. As a general rule, yeah, do your red wines with your meats. But if you're a white wine kind of person, then you can figure that out too.
All right. Thank you, the Wonder Woman of cheese here at Valley Cheese and Wine. Thank you so much, guys. We're learning stuff this morning, and I'm going to take another taste of the stuff that goes with the ham.
Huh.
I think, Faven, we could start our own Marvel superhero force. We've got the Wonder Woman of cheese.
Yeah.
Faven, you and Cassandra could be our Wonder Women of wine.
Yeah.
And Mike Davis could be our Swami of salami. I think we could conquer the cheese and wine world and the meat world with you guys.
And what would you be, Dave Hall?
I don't like that. I don't condone. I don't like that. I'm not a part of it.
The phony full of baloney.
That's better. That's better. I don't like any salami. Yeah. Stay away from
I think
the
Mike's
salami.
got some meat sweats going right now. All right, thanks, bud.
Thanks, Mike. Woo, all right, well, a wild, crazy, unbelievable miracle at the Meadowlands.
This probably had Raiders fans guzzling wine watching this game. We'll show you the crazy.
It's located near 6th and Fremont Street. That mural was painted by local graffiti artist Black 57. All right, so Mike Davis has an amazing live shot this morning. He is teaching us all about wine pairings.
Yeah.
'Cause I know nothing about it.
Neither do I. So let's all gather around the television set and learn together. Mike teased earlier that he's going to have the best tasting cheese of all time. So Mike, take it away, my friend.
The reigning champion in the entire world, the whole universe of cheese. Is it cheddar? Is it in sharp cheddar? Is it a white cheddar? Is it? I'm just going through all the cheddars.
All the cheddars.
I could go through the whole list. Is it Gouda? No. We're going to reveal that right now. It's from Oregon, and it's the first domestic cheese to win this coveted World of Cheese Award. Carlos, Diana's going to tell us, the Wonder Woman of cheese, what is the best cheese in the world that we're about to try?
So what you're looking at right now is Rogue River Blue. Rogue River Blue is truly a unique, dynamic American artisan original that is an all-hands-on-deck labor of love, produced by the really dedicated team at Rogue Creamery in Southern Oregon.
And I have to interrupt you, because it really is a labor of love, because I know you're not going to admit it, Diana. You're already tearing up. See, I told you I was going to get her to cry. You really watched this cheese grow up. I mean, as
I
a child, basically, because you were in charge. Tell me, you were the first female what?
So I was the cheese make supervisor for Rogue Creamery at the time that this cheese was produced. All of us had a hand in it, but I got to watch it grow up.
You
I got
just
to
had a
watch
bigger
it be
hand in
made.
it.
I got to watch it age, and now coming around full circle in my own cheese shop here in Vegas, I got to watch what it became, and it
Okay.
was really a beautiful experience.
So
to
now
witness.
let's be real for a second. I told you off camera, and I'm going to tell this to the Fox 5 audience right now. I'm not a big blue cheese guy. I don't know if it's just because the spelling's off. I don't know what it is.
The spelling.
Is this is you guys don't? It's not BLUE for this one, right? Is it?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, it's not, because usually it's in this.
BLU blue.
Right. All right. All right. So So here we go. So I figured, you know what? This is the world's best cheese. I have to try this with you, Diana. We have a little chocolate pairing with it.
Yep.
And what's a port, right?
Yep, that's a 10-year tawny port from Copque, the original first port house in the Douro Valley in Portugal.
Okay. So do I take a sip first, then tell me the order?
I would actually go ahead and just eat the cheese on the chocolate first.
Okay.
And have that whole experience happen first.
Okay. Here we go. This is the LeBron James of cheese in my mouth right now. Here we go. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
This is great television. Mike is chewing. We can hear crunching.
Davis.
How does it taste? Listen. I hate eating TV. I hate eating food on TV too, Mike. It's so
gonna
awkward.
make me choke.
It's so awkward.
I will say this. While I'm chewing,
Okay.
this is the best blue cheese I've ever had. Am I the biggest blue cheese nut in the world? No, I'm not going to lie
Is
to
it
people.
blue or blood
but
cheese?
That is the best blue cheese.
Or is it blood
That's
cheese?
the best blue cheese in the world.
Maybe the
face just turned
chocolate
red, Mike.
made it better.
Valley cheese and wine. Guys, from this morning, from Hanukkah, Christmas, now the best cheese in the world. Come check it out. Wonder Woman of Cheese. Thank you so much.
You bet.
man.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
I gotta
Wonder
make sure I
Woman.
don't choke.
All she's missing is the cape. That's
Such a
it.
tough day on the job, Mike. Wow.
We need to have Mike there live every morning, just to goof off and drink wine and eat cheese. He's caught. He looked like he was choking on the cheese. Incredible win by the Raiders. But some people are wondering, did the Jets lose on purpose? Some people are actually wondering that. What the Hall is next.